Yo, it's your boy Windy City Rider. We started this trip out going to Detroit this morning. We're gonna end up in Canada probably sometime tomorrow. We're gonna spend the night in Detroit. We didn't get the beginning of the video because we were late to the meetup point, but I'm in Chicago, so Indiana's so close. Hey, we got it in Michigan though. We out here, man. We finna go see what Detroit got to offer for a couple hours for the night, then go check out Toronto and go be some real tourists. And you know, let's get some of them international miles. Let's go see what the nightlife is like in Canada. We'll get back at you guys. We got the wife and we got the friend out here. Want to say something to the camera? You want to? Not really. Her hair.
Hello, camera. I mean, I don't know what you want. Don't look at my hair.
What? Oh, they not gonna look at it. You straight?
I think it's a knockoff of that moto thing.
I gotta get one of those actually.
Well, I'm gonna let you know how it works. Cause this shit might not work well.
Hey, we might need to take
Might
that
need
back.
to just take this shit back.
Yo, it's your boy. We right outside of Detroit. Made the rookie mistake of going out, being out sightseeing, and well, not really sightseeing. We just wanted to get something to eat, and didn't bring the camera, didn't hit record on the phone or anything. So tomorrow we're gonna get out. We're gonna go visit the Motown Museum, and then we're gonna hit Motown Harley Davidson. Then we're gonna slowly but surely ease our way across the border to Toronto, man. So I get back at y'all. Get an early start in the morning, right at checkout, and knock this last 3.5 hours out, man. Holla at me. Yep, so we get all the way here to Michigan, right outside of Detroit. Come to find out, it's a tornado warning here. This is becoming a memorable trip here. We'll see how everything goes. The news is just coming on, interrupting all the TV shows. So hopefully it doesn't get as bad as they say it do. It will, I'm sorry. So we can get on the move and get across the border. But we'll see how it go, man. We're gonna hope for the best. Hopefully we wake up in the morning and the bikes aren't flipped over. So. All right, this your boy, man. We out here trying to get a late morning start. It's 10:15. Finna go and grab a sweater. It's a little nippy here in Detroit. Rained all last night. It was a damn thunderstorm and everything. It was raining sideways. We're gonna go hit up a store, grab a sweater or something. Go do some sightseeing, go to Motown Harley Davidson. Go to Motown itself, the museum, and get this day started. A little bit, yeah. Then we're gonna head over to Toronto.
At the next light, turn right. Take 3.5 miles, take a slight left turn onto West 14 Mile Road.
As you can see, we leaving the Old Navy. We had to grab a couple of coats and hoodies to bundle up for this ride. Surprisingly, I did not bring my coat on this ride. I don't know what I was thinking, but we had to make do, spend a little bread, go ahead and bundle up so we can keep this trip going. Now we're gonna head over to Motown Harley Davidson, get some souvenirs, t-shirts, and poker chips, you know, the regular Harley traditional thing. We're gonna keep it pushing. One thing I can say, this Motown Harley Davidson did have a very nice inventory, and we got to check out some possible bikes for the future. Yo, it's your boy. We out here in Michigan. I believe we in Taylor, Michigan. We stopped by Motown Harley Davidson. Coming in here to get a couple souvenirs. We're gonna go get some breakfast. Get this day started. We're gonna hit the Motown Museum and do a little sightseeing here in Detroit before we head over to Canada and really go from there. Homie had to get his front tire checked. We just found out on the with the newer bikes, he has a 2022 Street Glide, that if it's too much air in the tire or too little, the tire monitor indicator will still come on. So we've been kind of being over worrying about the tire monitoring light on, and it was because we had too much air pressure. So hopefully that's true. We're gonna get to riding and see what happens. Hopefully it goes off after a while. They just decrease some of the air into it. So we're gonna go inside and take a look around. I'm really liking these road glides with the straight bar setup. I don't know what they call it, but with the Baja lights. I don't know if I would do it on my primary bike, but I definitely will put that fat tire and the exhaust on there. It's a pretty good look. I like that the fat tires on there with the with those bars.
Period.
Yeah, I can see. Huh? Right now they don't have a tour pack attachment for that, right?
What's that?
They don't have a tour pack attachment yet, though, do they?
You can't put a tour pack on this one.
You
You can't put a backrest.
A backrest, that's it.
Because it opens this. Yeah.
I mean, these are more. I mean, that's good though for you.
You don't get the tri-glide, you get a lot more space.
You get the extra space, but
And in the trunk, don't you? Because the way it's
About the same.
about the same.
they're about the same.
I love this blue though. If I was to get this,
I just knew you were gonna get a blue bike.
yeah.
The one he was supposed to get was
But the
blue.
one I
He
was
just
supposed to get
didn't
was
work it.
blue. It was sold already.
You could have looked for it.
I was like, I'm super
So did you sit on it?
That
Sit on it.
mustard light, what?
See what
It's so tiny when it's
Oh, it is?
yeah.
Okay. You sit on this?
You can sit on it when it's on, right?
No, you can sit on this.
R3? Yeah.
Oh wow.
I want the R3 and I want it in that blue. But I want everything else that's chrome on this to be black. That's the only thing. I want all this black.
Right. So hey, it's time. You can get your cup holder today.
$89.
Hey man, it's sweet. We over here, we got the accessories. My wife thinking about getting the Road Glide 3. I think it'll be a good look for her. Yeah, we out here in Detroit. We out here at the Motown Museum. Finna take a look at this, see what it's about. Got the Motown Museum. Hitsville, USA. Got the Detroit Spinners up there, Studio A. The museum is actually sold out, so we won't be going in here. That's sold out all the way until like the second week of October. So might have to double back to get inside the museum. Also, with the Motown Museum being booked until October 2nd, they also had an emergency closing because of a power outage because of the bad weather we had the night before. The storm had a lot of the power locked out in the local area. So we're going to get this move started, hit the highway, and get on over to the north, the other side of North America. One thing I can add, these Cardo-Com units were the best investment I've ever made. It allows us to just talk on the road, break up the monotony of just blasting music. It allows us to get in and out of traffic, verbally keeping each other abreast of what's going on and how we can maneuver through this traffic safely. Anybody taking these trips should definitely invest in a comm unit. Get a group of friends and get them. Trust me, it'll be well worth it, and the long run payoff will be amazing. Plus, it also stops the stoplight yelling back and forth over the loud exhaust of the Harley Davidsons. Just get the comm unit. We look less foolish on the road. We can talk at a calmer voice without all the yelling and outrageous body gestures. This will be our last gas stop on American soil in Detroit. We're going to fill up, that way we can get across the border and keep it moving. Limit the amount of times we got to get off the bike. So we're going to go ahead and knock out the hard stuff now, get our last stretch of these legs so we can ground pound it through. These signs pretty much letting you know you're going to leave the United States. Man, the anxiety just rises, man. This was my trip, just jumped up another level on the excitement meter, because it's like you talk about these things, you make plans, but it's nothing like being on the bike when you seeing your plan all the way through. Now that we're finna hit this Ambassador Bridge, man, it all just seems surreal. Like, it's an amazing feeling. I'm just advising everybody to get out and take those trips and make these memories. Also, do a little research before you start making plans to leave the country, because I had no idea we had to swipe our card. I think it was a total of like $7, but just to get across off the U.S. soil to get to the Ambassador Bridge, I had no clue that we had to pay a fee. But hey, man, it's too close to completing the goal to turn around or start complaining now. But do some research on your trips. Now it is official. Crossing the Ambassador Bridge and just seeing the water separate the different parts of the North America. You got the U.S., which we're leaving, and then we're approaching Canada. I mean, this is just a surreal experience. I loved every moment of it. This was an amazing trip, but it's only the beginning. Customs was something else. They kept us held up for about an hour. They searched us. They want to know why we're coming, and then once we told them it was our first time coming, hell, they raided the baggage and everything at that point. But we were finally allowed to be let in.
Man, we can still take it like when it's done.
And look at the camera right here.
Yeah, we made it out here to Canada. Customs was something else, but we got through it. Over here in Ontario. I forgot what part we're in, but what part of Ontario. But we made it, man. Just call me International Z, anything like it, you know.
Get breath.
But yeah, we made it, man. We're gonna get up here, do these last 2.5 hours to Toronto, get it in, get to this hotel so we can rest, man, and try to get an early start of some sightseeing.
Hopefully, I don't ruffle any feathers. Like I said, Canada was a good place to visit, but god damn, this 401 is the loneliest, most boringest goddamn highway I ever been on in my life. It was just a straight line of going slow. Because one thing I did notice, Canadians were not speeding, so I didn't want to open up the throttle. I was just rolling with the flow of traffic, and I noticed people weren't really flying, so I stayed in the pocket. But damn, this is a boring highway.
Alright, we stopped at this gas stop here, and actually it looked like we're in Dunwich, Canada. Still in Ontario, first gas stop. We got 191.7 cent per liter. The bike from like half full took me 10.43 liters, which is, I only put about $20, so they put me a tad bit under full. But hey man, it was, you know, different currency. Just got to get a grip on how things roll. Yo, what's up, your boy? I made it to Canada. We're in Burlington, Canada right now. We're not so far from Toronto, but we got the ride in for the second night of our trip. We started in Detroit, spent the night in Detroit, did a little sightseeing around there. Like I said, we hit up Motown. Now we're here in Canada. We're gonna make our way to Toronto, man, and make the best of this adventure. So far, so good. It did get a little chilly. Right now in Burlington it's 68 degrees. We got held up at customs a little bit over an hour, but we were finally allowed to be let in. It was just a long line. But we're gonna call it a night tonight and pretty much get up early tomorrow, get it going. Get this vacation started for the day and a half we got here.